And now, the general weather around Alaska.
Starting off again today with the fire weather graphic. Pretty low fire danger across just about all of Alaska now. And highest fire danger down here over the southeast interior with some areas of medium to isolated high fire danger, both over there toward Northway and Tok, and then down in the central Copper River Basin areas. It looks like a little bit of medium fire danger breaking out here over the western Kenai Peninsula due to the last 4.5 days of rain-free weather. And from there, we'll go to the satellite imagery. You can see a lot of moisture here tracking eastward, big upper level low there over the Arctic Ocean, westerly flow carrying this clouds and rain into the interior today with a fair amount of rain again all the way over to the eastern border, and then just mid and high level clouds here coming across the Alaska Range into south central Alaska, and even thinner, higher clouds down over the Kenai Peninsula with some dim sunshine, more in the way of sunshine, Kodiak Island, Bristol Bay, North Gulf Coast, and the southeastern Copper River Basin down across the Panhandle. This system here continues to slowly drop off to the southeast. Still some clouds, maybe isolated showers down there today, but that'll be over if it hasn't ended already. And a weak system here south of the eastern Aleutians, pushing a little bit of moisture up toward Unalaska Island over toward Sand Point with maybe a little bit of light rain there, but nothing significant. And this area of moisture thinning out now, so the bulk of the moisture will be moving off overnight tonight and be drier over the interior tomorrow. And on the chart today, along that frontal boundary, series of weak lows here, one up over the Kotzebue Sound area near Noatak Valley. Of course, all that rain coming in on the south side of the front with the southwest flow. But you can see that rain shield thins out as you drop southwestward here. Very weak system there south of the western Aleutians. Another weak system here, as I mentioned, just south of the Alaska Peninsula with the dry conditions across southern Alaska. And showers pretty much ending now over the Panhandle for tonight. Mostly clear skies, central, northern, southeast coast, variable clouds trending toward a little more in the way of clearing, but staying probably mostly cloudy down there toward Dixon Entrance through the night tonight. And variable mid and high level clouds will continue here over southern Alaska with the precipitation north of the Alaska Range up in this area, especially this evening, and that'll tend to start to diminish by tomorrow, but won't end completely. And you can see the frontal action up here continues, and then this system brings a little bit better chance of rain to the Alaska Peninsula, of light rain, maybe up towards Sitkinak Island. And then for the day tomorrow, stays cloudy and occasionally wet here over the northern interior, all the way up now to the eastern Arctic coast after the break you had today over the North Slope in those areas. Looks like some more moisture will work its way back up there to the north. Another weak low here moving up to the Noatak Valley as the other one moves the Mackenzie River Delta. And again, precipitation, kind of a narrow band of light rain or showers here across the Yukon Delta out into the Bering Sea to this weak warm front. That extends down to that very weak system there remaining south of the Aleutians. High pressure locked in over the eastern Aleutian areas and the southeast Bering Sea, keeping winds light there and conditions quite dry. And cold front here over the Russian Far East actually tracks eastward. Wednesday night and Thursday brings more rain in into the North Slope and the western Brooks Range, pushing into the central interior and southward there, probably not making it much south or down the lower Yukon River Valley areas, but definitely a wet day for the Seward Peninsula. And dry and variably cloudy. Could be a few sun breaks here with high pressure over the southwest interior areas out into the Bering Sea. Could see some sun over the Pribilofs. And this high keeping this weak front back to the west there, but the weak trailing edge brings a few showers into the west central Aleutians. This area here, just some possible drizzle, low clouds and fog there. Bering Sea side, the Alaska Peninsula with the light wind conditions. Mostly sunny Tuesday, highs 65 to 75. South central Alaska into the Copper River Basin, Bristol Bay, highs near 70. And dry conditions, Kodiak Island into the Panhandle, highs in the lower 70s there. But lower to mid 60s over the eastern interior and even cooler back to the west and northwest. Taking a look at temperatures specifically for the Panhandle, lows tonight 50 to 55. Upper 40s to lower 50s here, southern Alaska, Alaska Peninsula and the Aleutians. mostly 45 to 50 over the central interior. And in the 40s, lower to mid-40s, Brooks Range out to the Arctic coast, Seward Peninsula, northern Bering Sea. Highs for tomorrow, 60s here, south central Alaska, and near 70 in the Copper River Basin. Mid-60s Bristol Bay, near 60 Kodiak Island. 60s to lower 70s for the Panhandle, warmest in the south. And highs 40s to lower 50s. North Slope, Brooks Range, Arctic coast. And upper 50s to near 60 here for the interior, except maybe upper 60s over toward Northway and Tok, and in the 50s out to the west. And then I'll be followed by lows, upper 30s here in the Brooks Range and areas of the North Slope, otherwise lower 40s for the Arctic coast. Lows in the 40s over the interior now, and upper 40s, lower 50s, southern Alaska, upper 40s for the Bering Sea, and mid-50s here for the southeast coast, or lower to mid-50s. Highs Tuesday afternoon, near 70 for the Copper River, lower 70s for the Copper River Basin. Bristol Bay, 68 to 72. And about the same here, Madawaska-Susitna Valley, Kenai Peninsula, highs in the upper 60s to lower 70s. And mostly in the 60s now for the southeast coast. 60s over the eastern interior, cooling into the 50s as you get out toward the west coast.